광아.
아이고 제카님 안녕하세요. 즐거운 금요일 저녁이십니까?
과제메이트 오셨군요.
과제하고 계십니까?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter.
사실 과제하다 위닝 좀 하고 왔습니다.
위닝하다 잠깐 과제를 하신 거 아니고요?
Legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you
뺏기겠다.
with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
이제는
He's going for goal.
아이고
Tremendous from Gerrard.
As openings go, this is up
누가 나온가요?
magnificent
제라드.
finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
그게 더 맞는 것 같습니다.
It was a great finish. He
정.
broke away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and
나는 애들이 제치지를 못하네. 어제는 또 뭔가 바뀐 거를 그럭저럭 적응하고 한다고 생각했는데 오늘 보니까 또 적응을 못한 것 같아요.
And it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pele. And here's Ibrahimovic.
어디다 줘.
Surprised everyone and not in a
역시
good way.
수비가 패스가 떨어지면
And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle.
새로 나온 아자르는 참 좋군요.
Ibrahimovic
또
really
중거리?
Well, the ball's come loose here. Pings it across.
아주 신나게 공격하시네. 뭔가 이미 어떻게 공격을 해야지 되는지를 다 알고 계신 것처럼.
Defense. Ribery looking to receive it in space.
거의 대시 버튼에서 손을 대면 안 되더라고요 지금.
Some intricate passing looking to
그냥
progress.
커서 하나 잡고 수비하시는
What
분.
about a counter-attack?
오,
Driving forward.
하프 터치.
He's found the way through. Nicely weighted ball.
업데이트된 걸 아주 잘 활용하시네요.
That's an excellent interception.
아이 뭐냐 이건 또.
Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. France really could have done without this.
졸려갖고 오늘은 집중이 잘 안 되네.
So this to extend
가운데.
their lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting.
이분 드리블이 자신이 있으신 것 같다.
I'd say go grab a thought.
뭔가 드리블하는 게 엄청 자연스럽네요.
Delivers with whip. He's there and gets it away. Can he finish? Relentless, just relentless.
한 번 들어가네.
And they're threatening to fly away here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little
오늘도
unsighted.
화이팅입니다.
He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
아이고 마이스터님.
첫 판부터 쉽지 않네요.
This is wonderful.
아니, 뭐
footed football.
차면 다 골이고 차면 다 패스가 연결되고 그러네요.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Ribery!
적당히 좀 말이 되면서 좀 돼야 되지 않을까요? 그냥 차명골인데? 이런 경기 그냥 안 하는 게 스트레스를 덜 받는 거 열심히 해봤자 어차피.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello, attendees. This is a
화면패를 해버리네. 이번 주도 랜덤이 아닌가 봐요. 매칭 한참 안 되다가 매칭된 거였는데. 오늘 좀 졸리다. 바자르가 또 있군요.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. And the lineup suggests, Jim, that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this shape, Peter. Managers that set up this way are willing to back their players to execute what is an aggressive attacking intent. Goals are very much in mind, while you hope to keep outscoring the opposition, knowing you're probably bound to let a few in. But essentially, this is real front foot football and can be very exciting.
And here's Azar. This looks promising.
야, 저게 뭐지? 사람들이 적응을 엄청 빨리 했나? 나만 적응을 다시 못한 것인가?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure.
야, 이걸 못 잡네. 저 네스타가 저렇게까지 뛰어서 잡을 공은 아닌 것 같은데. 속도가. 뭔가 예측을 하는 게 다 어긋나네요. 예측한 거대로 안 가고 뭐 희한하게 연결을 시켜주는 거죠. 걸리는 게 없냐? 아니 걸리는 게 없어. 아니 씨. 아니 뭐 앞에 다 서 있는데 걸리는 게 하나도 없어.
Mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
아니 또 뭐가 문제지?
He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So a
빨리
breakthrough already.
보신 분들 빨리 처방을 빨리 해주십시오. 지금 뭐가 문제인 것 같은지.
Patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And this is Ribery. Knocks it into space. Really didn't have
게임이
enough to
문제입니다.
concern the defense.
아자르를 뽑아야 합니다.
Pinches it off him.
아니 방금도 내가 올리는 크로스는 또 연결이 안 돼.
Not one to lose out here, not against this opponent.
아이씨 파울도 안 주네.
Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in
강하여.
other words, they don't mind being patient.
아 시카고볼스님 안녕하세요. 아니 뭐 안 잡아 공을. 트레이더님 안녕하세요.
And it's Zanetti. Picked out brilliantly.
야, 왜 헬레 줬는데 뭐 이렇게 살짝
Karambeur. France are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Pirlo. Nicely aimed
밀는
pass.
것도 없고 파울도 안 주고.
Stam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Pirlo.
자유도가 높아진 거 느껴지시나요?
Valverde.
자유도가 높아졌어요? 어떤 자유도요?
Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Azar. He's played it back. Tries to think it through, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Pele.
아, 난 파울을 안 주냐. 아, 무슨 뒤에서 미는데도.
Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
아, 진짜.
Not going to get any further than that.
뒤에서 계속 어깨빵을 하는데 파울을 하나도 안 주네, 나는.
Chance, surely! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, that's well spotted. Turan. Now Rafael Varane.
아, 진짜 무슨 뒤에서 미는 파울을 하나도 안 주냐고. 아, 진짜 어이가 없네.
Karambeur really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and really his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nice looking ball. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, terrible. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring.
Halo Indonesia, Halo Korea.
There's so a temporary halt to the action. Well, the mood in the two camps
Hello.
will be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
전엔 패턴처럼 정해져 있던 움직임이 이젠 변수가 많이 생긴 것 같더라고요.
And we get things going
아니
again.
뭐 움직임이 좀 달라져서 그런 건 알겠는데 뭐
안녕하세요.
뭔지를 모르겠어요. 지금 저는 갑자기 이분이 어깨빵 하는 건 파울 하나도 안 주잖아요. 뒤에서 어깨빵 하면 무조건 파울 불도만 지금 뒤에서 지금 내가 몇 번을 당했는데 한 번도 안 부는데. 골을 넣을 때마다 세레모니라고 자빠지네.
어깨빵 버프 됐다고 하더라고요.
아니 버프가 됐으면 제가 해도 파울을 안 불어야죠. 저는 파울을 계속 불던데요 아까. 제가 늘 말하잖아요. 똑같은 상황이면 비슷하게 느껴져야 되는데 지금 저는 계속 파울이 불렸거든요. 비슷한 상황에서. 근데 상대는 지금 어디서 어깨빵을 하든 지금 파울이 한 번도 안 나왔어요. 그러니까 기준을 모르는 거죠, 제가. 어디는 되고 어디는 안 되고 이게 기준점을 모르겠으니까.
자세히 한 볼게요. 차이를 못 느끼겠네요.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to
어제 밤에 뭐 그 방송할 때랑 지금이랑 또 뭔가 되게 달라진 것 같기도 하고 오늘 낮에 점검 한번 하더니
So straight into the action.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Short changes him with that pass. And here's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He slings it in. He's having a shot!
약간 애들이 좀 바보가 된 것 같긴 하고 전반적으로 순발력들이 좀 공에 대한 순발력이 좀 떨어지는 것 같기도 하고 반응 좀 그래요. 반응 보이는 게.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
키퍼가 이런 건
And
쳐냈었는데
here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
그러니까 공에 대한 그 인지가 조금 떨어진 것 같아요. 예전보다.
So far. And the score is 1-0.
예전에는 순발력이 막 있게 움직였던 느낌이
Ribery.
지금은 약간 둔하고 바보가 된 것 같은 반응으로 저는 보이네요.
Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. Poor robust challenge. Seedorf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Knocks it into space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
광복님 이번에 열리는 eFootball 코리아컵 참가 안 하시나요?
And here's
아, 그거 뭐 아직 한 달이나 뭐
200만 원이라던데.
한 달이나 남았던데요, 신청이. 뭐 그냥 신청은 하게 되지 않을까 싶어요.
Picked it up out wide. Oh, shooting chance.
근데 뭐
Attempt to extend high
되겠습니까? 잘하시는 분들이 엄청 나오실 텐데. 그거.
But still, very good quick thinking on his part.
온라인으로 또 뭐 예선하는 것 같으니까 온라인으로 그거 하겠죠? 또 몇 시부터 몇 시까지 열리면 뭐 몇 경기 연속으로 성적이 제일 좋은 사람이 그거 올라가는.
delivers with wit. Ronaldo tries to clear.
인증팀이라 개인기 없이 하시는 분들이 더 유리할 것 같은데.
아, 그냥 때렸어야 되는데.
Awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities.
잘하시는 분들은 또 어떻게든 또 다
No matter what the situation.
잘 하시지 않을까요?
Found support out wide. And it's Pirlo.
아, 아니요. 이번엔 참가자 대상 토너먼트 개최한대요.
And he's
아,
heaved it away.
토너먼트래요.
No way through. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos. Cristiano
뭐
Ronaldo.
신청은 할 것 같아요. 어차피 처음에는 온라인으로 진행을 한다 하니.
Bellingham. He's well positioned here. Oh, the ball's come loose
내내
here.
64강이라 그랬던 것 같아요.
Looking for the far post. Oh, good effort.
64강. 응? 근데 64강 이상 신청을 하면 일단 걸릴 거 아니에요. 온라인 그 예선이 있던데. 그거는 뭘로 걸리는 거지?
And now they can spring out of defence. Carambert with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Zanetti. Passes
선착순이지 않을까요?
Del Piero. Del Piero.
선착순으로 하면 좀 말이 나오지 않을까요? 예, 그 신청 기간을 한 달이나 뒀는데 선착순으로 그걸 해버리면 안 될 것 같은데. 지금 이달 말까지 신청 거의 기간이던데요.
Shifted it to the flank.
그래서 저는 제가 생각했을 때 옛날에 남양주시 대회할 때처럼
Passing is crisp and sharp.
오픈 그거 열고
And it's
거기서 15경기 연속 성적 뭐 이런 걸로 예선할 것 같은데.
It looks very much like they'd be
그래서
happy to
거기서
settle
뭐
for this
64강까지 끊어가지고 단판 토너먼트로 하든지 3판 2승을 하든지 뭔가의 토너먼트를 거기서 할 것 같아요. 이게 온라인으로 신청받는 거라서 아마 되게 많이 할 거예요. 신청을. 그냥 좀 한다 싶으면 다 하지 않을까요, 신청? 64명은 신청 금방 넘어갈 것 같은데.
참가자 신청받는 거면 그 유저들 대상으로 열리는 걸까요?
그렇게 할 수 있죠. 예전에 남양주시 때 그렇게 했었어요. 남양주 대회 때 그 대회 아예 모드를 하나 만들어서 게임에다 그냥 오픈을 했어요, 그거를. 그래서 거기에서 이제 경기하는 걸로.
오, 신기하네요. 키키키요.
남양주가 그 남양주 대회가 코나미 그 라이선스를 가지고 했던 대회인가 그래가지고 공식 대회인가 그랬거든요. 그 당시에 남양주컵 그래가지고 아예 그 요새 그 이벤트에 들어가면 무슨 대회 이 배너로 떠 있잖아요. 그렇게 아예 만들어서 했었어요.
이번에도 코나미 공식 대회 같아요.
네, 그래서 좀 크게 하는 것 같아서 뭔가에 그런 식으로 준비해서 할 것 같다는 생각이 저는 들더라고요. 왜냐면 접수부터가 시간이 길고 온라인 예선을 한 다음에 이제 오프라인에서 또 대회를 하니까 아마 뭐 온라인에서 뭐 32강이나 16강까지 진행하고 오프라인에서 뭐 나머지 할 수도 있지 않을까. 왜냐면 하루 만에 오프라인에서 다 하는 게 시간이 좀 걸릴 수 있어서 64강이나 32강부터 뭐 오프라인에서 하든지 더 금방 처리하려면 16강부터 하든지 하지 않을까. 막 중계도 하면서 할 테니까. 이번에 뭐 그 국가대표 뽑는 거 보니까 그 유킹 예전에 그 같이
꼭
하던
나오셔서
서박사님인가
우승하시길 바랍니다.
그 중계하시던데. 네, 저는
전 일정이 있어서
아예 못 나오세요. 일단 뭐 온라인 예선이라도 해보시죠. 왜? 올라간 다음에 뭐 입건을 하셔도 되잖아요. 재미삼아 그런 거 해보셔도 될 것 같은데.
본선 현장에는 있을 예정입니다.
근데 온라인은 아마 하루 만에 이걸 안 할 수도 있어서 일정이 있으셔도 온라인으로 그렇게 시도해보시고 뭐 정 안 되시면 뭐 중간에 그만하시더라도 해보셔도 좋을 것 같은데. 둘 다 지금 뭔가 적응을 잘 못한 상황인 것 같아요. 이분이랑 저랑. 이분도 원래 잘하시는 분인데.
사실 참가를 못합니다. 이유는 엠바고라죠.
아 그래요? 이미 국가대표로 뽑히셨나요? 엠바고가 걸려있다면 이미 국배가 되어서 나는 아무데도 가지 못한다.
키키키육 온라인 예선 때 공개될 겁니다. 후후.
뭔가 그런 상황이 맞는 것 같군요. 역시 제카님은 무엇라도 해내실 줄 알았습니다.
내 실력에 국대 가면 국가 망신이죠.
제가 나가도 망신이죠. 늙어서 주책이라고.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the ball's gone astray. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And now
호날두도 월드컵 나가는데 나이는 숫자에 불과합니다. 실력이 중요.
호날두는 나갈만 한 사람이잖아요. 호날두는 뭐라도 그래도 나가면 한 골이라도 뭐 넣든가 한 가닥이라도 하겠죠.
광복님도 나가실만 합니다.
이미 뒷방에 들어앉아 개 못하는 사람이 되어버렸기 때문에.
Nice looking ball. Good read, needed to be. Tries to pass it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually
He's gone for goal!
와, 이런 게 들어가요? 중거리가 좋아졌다고 그래서 한번 차봤는데
An absolute peach.
그냥 무지성 슛 때리는 게 또 은근히 먹히는 타이밍이 오겠는데 이거?
Decisive strike.
yeah, and he did well not to
파투가 이런 걸
stay
넣는다고?
offside there as well.
킥 파워가 지금 좋은 애도 아닌데 파투가.
When the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very
확실히
Well, I think it's
대쉬를
just
누르고 있으면 안 되네요.
application.
공을 받을 때
They
공이
played
튕겨
with
나가 버려.
courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
원 파투로 질라탄급 중거리가
Time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, it's played into. Yes! It's all becoming so easy. His position was perfect, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
질라탄 적응은 어떠세요?
뚝배기 뚝배기 너프가 됐으니까 쉽지 않네요. 그러니까 이제 뚝배기가 안 되고 패스도 일단 너무 능력치를 낮게 해놔서 지금 패스가 70이 안 되거든요. 이랬더니 이제 그 연계나 이런 게 박여라고 하기에는 조금 둔탁한, 투박한 느낌이 좀 있어요. 제가 이제 푸스카스를 오래 썼으니까 박여 푸스카스가 그 움직이는 거를 좀 익숙하게 기억하고 있는데 얘는 키도 크고 준조도 좋지 않으니까 패스를 원터치로 이어주거나 그리고 뭐 이어주고 바로 뒤로 돌아서 뛰어 들어가거나 이런 타이밍이 이제 좀 빠르지 않으니까 굉장히 활발하게 그쪽을 이용하긴 좀 어렵습니다. 그래서 역습 같은 상황에서 좀 헐거워져 있을 때 이 질라탄이 자리가 좀 여유가 있으면 그쪽에 찔러줄 수 있는데 밀집 상황에서 아기자기하게 쪼개서 들어가기에는 질라탄의 그 퍼포먼스가 그렇게 좋지는 않아요.
We are just getting started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Lucas Hernandez seems to have
그리고
been
이렇게
around
패스
forever.
끊는 게 쉽지가 않네요. 이제는.
I like the fact that in an age when fullbacks are all about attack, this guy knows
근데
how to
사실 이게
defend.
정상이긴
That's his
한데
priority, and he
실제
sticks to
축구도
that.
뭐 1대1 앞에 있다고 패스할 때 수비가 바로 끊어내는 건 아니잖아요.
그러네요.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ribery. Yeah.
헤딩은 손 들었을 때 올려야 확률이 그나마 높을 거예요.
와, 야, 저게 저렇게 뚫려서 들어가네.
Talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather
이번
than
선수가
toes.
그렇게 좋지 않은 걸로 아까 확인할 때는 봤는데 플라티니가 있네.
The finish sumptuous.
counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker
또
punch.
저전력의 무서움인데 이거.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
이거 다 지나가요. 그냥 와, 다 지나가. 뭐 아놀드가 저렇게 빠르고 좋은 선수였나? 기본 아놀드가. 뭐 이주의 아놀드 같겠지만.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
France restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ribéry. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good.
하프 터치를 잘 써먹을 수 있어야지 드리블이 좀 효과적이겠네요. 하프 터치를 얼마나 잘 쓸 수 있는가.
That pass isn't the best. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Ibrahimovic, and the through ball. Ibrahimovic, he has a look out.
확실히 턴이 느려요, 턴이.
Now it's
사실 저한테 완전 딱 맞는 선수는 아닌데 저는 약간 키가 좀 작고
Pirlo.
부드러운 좀 패스 연계나 이런 게 가능한 스타일을 좋아하는데 뚝배기 때문에
So what can they make of
있으면 그래도 좋겠다 싶어서 뽑았더니 뚝배기가 너프가 됐어. 왜 내가 뽑으면 그럴까?
Karamba? And it's
이건 뭐
Ribéry.
거의 양콜러가 나와서 양콜러를 뽑아도 아마 그러지 않을까 싶은데요. 내가 뽑으면
No
너프대.
chances there. Messi. That is good alertness. Karamba looking to add to his goal. That's a sharp pass. Looking for the
역동작이랑 이런 거에 지금 엄청
facing up to
그
his adversary.
긴장을 하면서
This is
해야
a
됩니다.
formidable
사실.
matchup.
아, 저 앞으로 줬는데 왜
피지컬이
그런 거냐?
좋으니까 몸으로 버티면서 슛해보는 게 좋을 듯요.
아니 너무 웃긴 게 지금 아니 앞으로 찔러줬는데 왜 갑자기 딴 것을 주는지 이해를 못하겠네 진짜.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a
야,
breakthrough.
손 들어놓고 왜 헤딩을
How will
못하냐?
things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden,
아,
bang.
어이없는 골을 계속 넣. 이거 뭐 안 걸려요 이제 저런 게.
Yeah,
저게 맞아야 되는데 몸에 맞질 않아.
Nesta is a perfect.
상대는 근데 저런 걸 하면 다 연결이 되고 나는 안 되더라.
Tries to play it through, and he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent.
서서를 많이 바꾸는 게 좋은 게 아닌 것 같다.
Del Piero.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
It's a sharp little ball here. Plays it in low. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's gone loose.
아놀드는 저런 게 걸려.
And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Platini is always scanning the pitch for targets.
야,
How can he reach it? He's found a way through.
저걸 못 잡는다는 게 참 말이 안 되는데
And he shoots.
피를로보다 바란이 저걸 못 잡, 뒤에서 쫓아가는데 못 잡네요, 저거를.
Reading it and dealing with it.
바란이 더 빠를 텐데.
Corner number 2 then.
공 가지고 뛰는 선수를 그냥 뛰는 선수가 못 쫓아가게 해놨네. 손흥민도 아니고.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Iran did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Karamba cuts it out. Ribéry.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
이거 다 못 따. 답지를 못해, 저. 와, 다 연결돼. 아, 저렇게 다 연결되게 해놨어. 여전히 제 억가가 있네.
Ribéry looking for options for movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Over to the right flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, good read.
다 걸리네, 다
Great
걸려.
positioning, so good for
상대는 다 뚫리고.
And it's Pirlo. Now it's Son Heung-min.
There they go, hunting again.
Alexander-Arnold. Pirlo, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's an excellent interception. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Messi. And this is decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need.
에휴.
The shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 7, Son Heung-min. Number 8,
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 10, Messi.
Xabi Alonso.
Coming on the field.
Trincao.
Number 17,
And he's intervened
Xabi
well
Alonso.
there.
Number 13, Owen.
If they want to
Number
counter, they could do
24,
with more speed.
Betts. Number 21,
Nesta. And it's Zanetti. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the left flank. Park Ji-sung has it in a wide position. Oh, takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Xavi Alonso driving forward into the channel. Now there's a fine ball. Crosses it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Vitz. He's shifting through the gears here. Now this could be a chance. And now the breakaway. France are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
He's free, he has it. Pato! Superb from Pato! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean,
오, 잠깐 좀.
I've seen this. Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And the shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
France found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back? Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that's been intercepted. That's the end. France have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do.
역동작을 굉장히 활용을 잘해야 되는 분이.
Pato picking up the man of the match award, and no surprise.
불금은 잘 보내셨나요, 히읗?
아니요, 저는 불금을 보낼 일이 없었습니다. 그냥 오늘 여행 가셨던 어머니 공항에서 모셔오는 거 저녁에 한 거 말고는.
파투가 살아나네요.
파투를 저런 식으로 써야 되나 봐요. 뭔가 이렇게 정확하게 잡아놓고 뭘 하려고 하면 안 되고. 아이고, 니들이 나에게 D1을 쉽게 가게 할 리가 없지. 그럼 쉽게 가게 할 리가 없어. 아자르와 이브라와 지성팍과 카를로스네요. 짭짜르를 써야 될까요?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Oh, well played, well played.
야, 저기서 저거를 끊어내?
Superb.
패스 진짜 씨.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
그지 같네 진짜.
Pele, he's onside. Pele looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Over to the other side. Strong running down that left flank. Showing good feet. Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nantes with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. And that should get the job. Oh, he's been... Pele!
진짜 씨.
Goal! Nantes! Sharp, simple, satisfying.
에휴.
He just knew what was on.
Such
그지
good
같이
movement.
아, 좀
Have
진짜
that
씨.
natural ability to be in the right place
서버
at the
개똥같네
right
또.
time. We've just seen the perfect example.
좀 전까지 안 그러다 갑자기 득득거리고
Significant
날리고.
moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash
어이구,
decisions
또.
now could see them lose it.
Incoming delivery.
아,
And he's cleared it
슈퍼캔스
back out.
엄청 하시는 스타일로 바꾸셨네.
Could move up a gear here. That's a little off target. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's a sharp little ball here. Pirlo, and he's certainly onside here. Ribery! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Seedorf. Pele. Can he get on the end of this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. He's dealt with that really well. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Carambeu. And here's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Strokes it back. And it's Pirlo. Ibra. And the shot! That's a fair try, but just off target. Hazard. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a good position here. Tries one from range. Corner number 2 then. France have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pele. Del Piero. He's having a hit! Chance again. No.
Nantes really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So no flag here. And this Roberto Carlos! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bergomi. Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Toure conjures time and space where few can.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ribéry. Messi tries a measured ball. Good read, needed to be. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. France go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14, Ibrahimovic.
So we're underway for
Le
the second
numéro
half.
10, Messi.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball. This looks promising, and he's gone backward here. Now it's Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Carlos is the guilty party there. And here's Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Ribéry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Threads one in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a good run down the left. France still this single goal behind. Pele looking to add to his goal. Aimed beyond. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
음.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7,
So we have movement on both benches.
le numéro 18.
Nantes
Le numéro
are doing
22.
very nicely,
À leur
thank you.
place,
There's a
le
certain
numéro 13.
authoritativeness.
야, 저렇게 주는 게,
Le numéro 9.
They want to kill off this game. Now's the time to
아,
do it.
진짜 말도 안 되는 패스질을 하고 완전히.
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
아씨.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Yaya Toure. Oh, good looking. Decent chance! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Roberto Carlos, the man that is tenacity personified. He is through here. Now the cross.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Not the most convincing of passes. Pirlo. Antonetti. And it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Pepe. Pull it. Over to the right flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Park Ji-sung. And it's Pirlo. Zanetti. He's looking wide, where it came from. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came off beautifully.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Conte. Played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Park Ji-sung. And he's stuck it away. France are back on level terms. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. I think we might be done here, Peter.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. No second thought, a straight red card.
아이, 또 스트레이트 레디야, 씨.
Feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's hit the crossbar. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
저 멤버도 없는데. 뭐요 이건 또.
it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. That's tidy.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pato. 4 added minutes on the board. Now Cruyff. Up Jisung. Šeško. Oh, now he can run away with it. Nicely weighted ball. Park Ji-sung. That's a decent clearance.
아, 그냥 옆으로 헤딩 안 하고 따르게
So
할
it
것.
is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties
박건님
settle for what they get
수고하셨습니다.
and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
불금들 즐기러 갔나봐요. 키읔.
그러게요. 매칭이 이렇게까지 안 되나? 나 크로스도 켰나? 껐나? 한번 확인해 봐야 되겠다. 이렇게까지 안 되는 거 보면 크로스를 제가 꺼놨나 봐요. 크로스라도 한번 켜놓을까요? 각 먼 지역 이거 하면 너무 이상한 그 애들이 매칭될 때가 있어서 차라리 크로스가 낫지 않을까. 음.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
FC Barcelone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
파울이요? 이게 파울이요?
Here's Messi. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. Played out wide. Looking for the run. And this is Pirlo. Now there's a fun. And Messi! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Messi certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Still goalless at the moment. Messi. France are looking to break at pace. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. the way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can.
아, 디오프야. 디오프 줬어.
Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No outsmarting him this time. Ronaldinho, Messi. He is through here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Dida gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. France are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Ribery. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Ribery. Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho. And Van Bronckhorst. And he's being shifted off it. Juve. And here's Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
골키가 이제 쉽지 않군요.
Ball. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo. Oh, this is a very good run. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Mateus. Great defending, strong and determined. Pirlo. Nice control. There's a sharp little ball here. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Ibrahimovic! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic.
Brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Away we go again.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Messi. Ibrahimovic can be a real threat inside the box. And here's Ribery. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldinho. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot! He scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprised to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 23.
So the manager could
Le
make a
numéro
change
14.
for the first time in the game here.
Ibrahimovic.
So
Le
we have the
numéro 10.
first goal.
Well, it
Messi.
looks like a bit of half-time
Alors,
encouragement
place,
was all that was
Le
needed,
numéro 9.
because we have a very
Alexandre
different game on
Pato.
our hands now,
Le
Peter.
numéro 30. Le numéro 19.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rijkaard has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement. Will play through for the wide man. And he's there to get it away. France have it back and can go again. And he's well positioned here. It's and it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Chers spectateurs, un petit...
100번째 승리였군요.
와우 100승.
해도 뭐 워낙 많아가지고. 아, 내 스타일도 안 데리고 왔네. 맨날 이렇게 까먹어. 뚝배기의 진심이군요. 아무리 뚝배기가 너프가 됐어도 저러면 들어가지.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
France, Paris Saint-Germain.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and
패스 못해 저럴까 계속.
goals is always is an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Del Piero. That's very neat. Lofted in. Cleared without hesitation. Hazard. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Hazard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Messi. Zanetti. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have put...
이거구나.
And France are in front. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
하이야.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's a good ball. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Flashes it across.
That was well seen too.
뚝배기에 특화된 삶.
Play it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi.
왜 또 걸리네?
Yamal. Now it's Hazard. Hazard!
오.
Quick to recover this.
똑같이 그럴 때 그냥 로빙을 줘야 되는데
Gets it away.
평생 수루만 하니까 아주 그냥
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
무의식 중에 수루가 나가거든요.
Very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard!
야, 씨.
And that's in. They have come roaring back.
아, 하자르.
Thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed.
좋겠다.
Once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
Well, this is the...
Ibrahimovic!
야, 씨. 야, 저기서 잡아가지고 저렇게 때려버려?
He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead.
야, 씨, 네가 손 들었잖아. 손 들었으면 받아야지, 네가.
Screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
No way through. Oh, it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Keeper's dealt with that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. Hazard. Hazard with the... Oh, good! Oh, it's come off the upright. France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Vieira shows great strength. Messi laid out to the left flank. Ribéry. Now, can they get him away? In by Messi.
안타.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vieira gets it away. He's a sharp little ball here. That is lovely. Ball swung in.
왜 나의 이브라는 안 들어가느냐.
Real chance! It's what has happened here? Cross it goes.
아 진짜 씨.
Signals the end of the
나의 이브라는 안 들어가느냐.
It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And we are up to the break.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
On demande aux bénévoles de venir se présenter au PC de sécurité. Changement pour la France.
크로스에 복선이 없어서 좀 아쉽네요.
France can really do with some bigger
복선이요?
understanding up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
À leur place, le numéro 30, le numéro 9,
Messi,
Alexandre Pato.
so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That has been knocked clear. France different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a
그럼
change.
길게 줬는데 어떻게 저렇게 차냐.
This could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pirlo. And it's Pirlo.
야, 씨.
Somewhat off target. That's a cracking ball.
진짜 답답하게 하네 진짜.
Very necessary. That'll be a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. And it's Zanetti.
난 뒤로 줬는디.
They can clear it away.
응? 피를로 줬는디. 아니 피를로가 아니라 쟤 누구요? 가랑비.
Chance to skim one in from range. Chance to
이게 왜 옵사이드야?
finish.
야 이게 왜 옵사이드야? 아 옵사이드 아닌 것 같은데 내가.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a look and place it forward.
아이씨
까비
바빠.
까비 깝까비.
They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the
야
issue.
패스가 왜 이러냐?
Clinical.
Yamal. It's a he leaps for it. And that's a
아
tight finish.
진짜 씨.
Two up and in charge.
아니 패스가 한 번씩 왜 저를 이상하게 나가지 계속.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath.
Terrific effort.
아
Now
진짜
they
씨.
want to get it back.
왜 다 정면이야 헤딩이. 아 진짜 답답하네.
Danny Olmo. And this is Pirlo. Crossed into the box. Thuram is there.
왜 헤딩이 다 정면이야?
Tries a shot. Serves up a cross. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. And here's Pato. He's being urged to shoot.
취소도 했는데 취소도 안 먹혔고.
Just
에이,
up to
진짜
75 minutes.
돈 같은 게임 같으더라고 진짜.
Ambitious ball here.
아니 저 사람 저렇게 막 차는 게 다 들어가는데 패스가.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
뭐 올인 패스 있는 거랑 없는 거 차이인가?
Pirlo. Šeško. Now it's Pato. And he's in on goal. Produces a cross. And he's taking no chances there. France with the corner. They're first. Pirlo with the short one. France awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here. So where will he go?
하하 참.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue. and
가운데로
that's the way
차면
to
또
do it.
가운데 서 있을 것 같아서 절로 했더니
Now it's Pirlo.
뭐냐 진짜. 크로스를 올리는데 왜 저 앞에다 차냐?
For a throw-in.
에? 와 나 지금 정면으로 레볼랜드 왜 절로 가? 공이. 아 진짜.
Now it's Yamal.
에이.
Looking for options for movement. Looking to play him in. Ibrahimovic. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's neat. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And it's Pato. Messi. And Messi! And he thumps it clear. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth quarter of the game. Pirlo plays it short. It's a pretty loose pass.
뒤로 주냐?
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
저 왜 뒤로 주지?
They're up to 5 corners now. Towering header. Seedorf.
패스가 나가기 전에 받는 선수 땡겨오려고 하는 입력이 들어가서 패스가 원하는 방향이 아닌 방향으로 나가는 게 아닐까 싶은데요.
와 나 왜 다 헤딩이 왜 다 정면이지?
Zanetti delivers. Thuram.
아, 헤딩이 왜 다 정면인가?
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. No, he's not getting past him there. 4 added minutes on the board. Pirlo. And here's Pato.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
때려쳐 때려쳐.
Aims beyond the defence. Good ball over the top. Dida
씨,
claims.
무슨 헤딩을 하면 다 정면이야.
That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting
아
this way and
짜증나.
that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to...
아우, 또 안 데리고 왔네.
Well, what a sight this is. The color, the choreography, the
맥도 수비수네요,
camaraderie.
힐.
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who are able to do that at the highest level like him.
And this is Del Piero. He leaps for it. What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods.
형님 노골리는 안 차보셨나요?
노굴리는 아주 옛날에 그거 뭐 좀 잘 먹히는 그때 차보고 지금은 최근에는 안 차봤어요. 그런 기회도 잘 사실 안 나는 것 같고.
아직도 잘 들어가고 좋은 옵션인데.
아, 그래요? 아직도 잘 들어가요. 너무 사기여서 한동안 잘 되다가 또 요새는 안 되는 줄 알았는데 사람들도 많이 안 쓰길래.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Del Piero. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dida with the clearance. Ribery is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's a sharp little ball here.
구티마데 동수 올인 패스가 있나? 저런 패스가 어떻게 들어가지? 구티마데한테.
Oh, easy pickings there. Haaland, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Del Piero. Can he latch on to this? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
와, 패스했는데.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been intercepted. Karambur with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. It's a smartly directed ball. Rafael Varane. And here's Del Piero. Haaland. Now it's Dembele. Driving on and making good progress.
Such good technique.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Dembele, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Ibrahimovic, he's picked his way through, and he's in on goal. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. This is their second corner of the game. Pirlo with the short one. That is good strength. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball over the top. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Aims beyond the defence. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He has found the way through. Ribéry, good driving run. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Haaland with the clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And it's Dembele. It's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk averse.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît, chers
France
spectateurs.
leading via the game's
Nous
only
devons
goal,
bien surveiller
1-0
vos
at
enfants
the break.
pendant toute la durée du match. Changement pour la
We're
France.
already back up and running after half-time.
Hazard.
France currently ahead by the smallest of margins. McTominay makes the interception. France do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Some resolute defending there. Now, can they get him away? Ribéry. Karambeur. Antonetti. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Bergomi. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space.
야씨, 길에다 줬는데 그걸 사람한테 직접
That's
줘버려.
alert and sharp and very well played.
Where it came from. Ibrahimovic tries a shot.
허허, 저게 또 안 들어가 버리네.
To take any risks.
And here's Del Piero. Little pass back. Karambeur. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now this could be a chance. Nice control. Backward it goes. And it's Vieira. Look at the space. Great shot!
아씨,
And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
아 진짜 개똥 같네
I
진짜.
always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 18.
들어갈 건 안 들어가고.
Here and from both sides.
Ibrahimovic.
So they have it all to do again.
Ribéry.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Le numéro 30. Le numéro 13. Park Ji-soo.
That defending
Le
is
numéro 25.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cruyff. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball, and that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary. Just eases him off the
아니,
ball.
피렐로는 낮은 로빙이 있는데 왜 저렇게
Pirlo
가깝으로 주지?
is the team's great visionary.
왜 높게 주지 계속?
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Conte. Pirlo. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's chosen to go back. And here's and the shots! Goal, France! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Conte. The pressing's intense and it's
낮은
paid
로빙은
off.
신들릴롱 패스를 해야
They may
낫더리고요.
have some
힐.
regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Strokes it back. And this is Pato. Shot to the Cruyff. And that really should have been that.
Cruyff has reacted.
너무 시간이 오래 걸려서 저런
For him,
주고
keeper has pulled off the impossible.
2대1 로빙은
France get
시간이 너무 오래 걸려서 안 될 것 같고.
last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Zanetti.
안녕하세요.
Madrid are looking to go forward now.
안녕하세요.
He is through here. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Pato. He's found the way through. Terrific effort.
2대1 패스를 등 뒤로 패스하며 로빙으로 시도하는 게 질먹혀요. 은근.
A two-goal lead and
핫소님 안녕하세요.
control. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
France have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. Livingston
서울이
are
아니야,
very
이것도.
confident to find the character to respond from that.
Adriano. Dida.
저거 헤딩으로 주면 손으로 잡아도 되지 않나?
He looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise.
아, 짜증나는 외국인 만났네. 뚝배기 겁나는 외국인인데. 웬일로 컨이 좋냐 다들.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader. Oh, he's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Schneider is offering a wry smile there.
France are looking to go forward now. Front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Ribéry. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side.
아, 무거워, 씨, 외국인 진짜.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
Schneider really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ajax have their second corner now. Zola, and the shot! Oh, crossbar! Tries to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. France do have a chance to counter here. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better. The final ball was very poor.
아, 뭐야? 나 리베리 줬는데. 아, 진짜 저 새끼 계속 앉아갖고 일어나질 않네. 무거워서 선제골 주면 안 되는데.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's free. He has got space. France yet to have an attempt on goal. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Dida clears without hesitation. Now it's Pirlo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. What about this cross?
Well played and well cleared.
Cafu. Mohamed Salah. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Karenberg in acres of space out wide. He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pirlo plays it short. And a shot! And he thumps it clear. And it's Zanetti. The pass has gone astray. Ribéry. France. Great shot! Goal! France! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Ibrahimovic, and he's found the way past.
아, 씨.
That's going to go a long way.
튀어나올 거는 생각을 못했네.
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is Adriano.
들라는 그냥 때려도 신들린 키우.
그 생각을 못했어.
Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Schneider.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at Brentford.
야, 씨. 이걸 때려도 또 가운데로 차네.
Pass. Adriano going after that. Jena. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Good read, needed to be. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Salah. And the shot's on here. Ibrahimovic.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Ribéry. Now it's Del Piero.
패스가.
And this is Messi. Pirlo. There he goes, motoring forward. And it's right. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. France up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
France just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to begin. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Varane getting this one clear. And it's Schneider. Jena. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pirlo.
얘라,
The
이씨.
most accurate pass.
백을 왜 하니?
Cafu. Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he was quick to react. Spread to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Schneider. Can he? Big chance! He's beaten the keeper,
아,
but hit the
파울이지?
post.
아, 뭐냐 이건 또 진짜.
Out for a throw. Almost an hour gone. Nice sequence of passes this. De Jong. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Ajax really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
또 절로 가 공이. 아, 정말.
Quality ball. Solar. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Mohamed Salah! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead.
Salah! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Eyes are level. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14.
So we have movement on both
Le
benches.
numéro 18.
Ajax
Le numéro
restore
7.
parity.
Ribéry.
This is exactly the
Le
kind of
numéro 10.
contest you'd expect when you have
Messi.
so much class from
파울 아니야 이건 또?
The next
Le
goal
numéro
is going to be
30.
so
Le
significant.
numéro 9.
Leicester
Alexandre
cuts out the
Pato.
pass.
Le numéro 13. Park Ji-sung.
Well, the idea
Le
was a
numéro
good one.
8.
The
Changement en
execution
cours.
of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Schneider makes a dash for it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ajax are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready
아이씨, 너무
to
지체기
hit
좀.
hard on the counter attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Looking for the run. And here's Del Piero. He has found a way through. And Del Piero! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Del Piero fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Now it's Pato. He's beaten the last man. And this is Park Ji-sung. And a header! Another one of football's and how moments. That's going wide left. Now he's got space here. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
아, 좀 자세 좀 똑바로 하고 차라. 아, 진짜. 씨.
Schneider.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Zanetti.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And here's Pato. Oh, he's burst through. Chance!
뭐야? 난 세레모니 안 했는데 왜 세레모니가 끊겨?
Has to be it.
몰라서 눌렀구만.
That really is so impressive. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Chers spectateurs,
나이스.
파2가 패치가 업데이트가 되고 나니까 파2가 약간 또 쓸모가 있어지는 것 같기도 하고. 음.
상대랑 몸이 부대끼는 상황에서 패스 버튼을 입력하면 몸의 가드 기능이 풀리는 걸 느끼시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 히읗 그냥 달려가야 하는데 패스 버튼을 눌러서 뺏기는 케이스가 많은 것 같아요. 히읗.
아, 달리다가 그냥 패스를 먼저 누르고 몸싸움하기 시작하면 밀린다. 패스를 안 눌러야지 몸을 버티면서 뛰는데.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's having a shot!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt
Ibrahimovic!
이브라는 잡자마자 그냥 갈겨야겠다.
Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ribery crosses. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Schneider. And this is Hullet. And Hullet!
이야, 저 각도에서 들어가네.
And Hellas Verona have the lead. Calm, composed.
에휴,
What a super.
아유, 진짜 좀, 씨.
He got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Del Piero! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yaya Toure. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Platini. And here's Schneider. Oh, some tackle that. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book.
형인지 광복인지 구분이 키키윽.
이침은 나고 짓는 건 광복이죠. 아, 왜 저 돌아서 차냐니까. 그냥 멀쩡하게 차라고. 아이씨.
Now it's Del Piero. No, that's been intercepted. Referee's given a throw. Zanetti. That is good alertness. Great vision. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Shapes the shot!
저걸 하나도 몸에 못 맞추네.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Verona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Well, that is had a shot.
아, 진짜 어이가 없네, 진짜.
Relentless. Just relentless. Again in a trice. And they're soaring.
중형견치고 우렁차네요.
The movement so precise.
원래 중형견이 목청이 큰 편이죠.
Are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into
몸무게가 많이 나가는 애들이라.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Verona with the corner, they're first. France have the chance to go the other way. Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is lovely. Schneider. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Del Piero. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Platini.
미는 게 없네.
Seedorf. Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. Pirlo. And they can counter here. And it's Messi. And here's Del Piero. Now that's a lovely exchange. Shot, surely! It's anyone's
아, 공이 지나가도 반응을 안 하지.
And it's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Il papà del bambino che indossa una maglietta gialla è atteso all'area informazioni.
That gets us going once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Decent chance! Karambur. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
아, 진짜 짜증나.
Over to the right flank. And he's quick to return it. Shot a goal! And a neat finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! One moment. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi a usare gli
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than...
And he shoots!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Suarez. Little pass back. That is good alertness. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Karambir. Ribery. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ribery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now, can they get him away? Bergomi calmly anticipates. Rafael Varane. And he was quick to react.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Real chance! Goal! Nil!
And we have liftoff! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this hits a shot! He's hit it long. Lille are looking to break at pace. Yaya Toure.
뒤돌아차기를 하는데 다 들어가는 건 진짜 너무. 아, 왜 이래 진짜.
Time's on their side.
Pele conjures time and space where
이거 계속 땡겨줘 또.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalize on now.
거지 같은 또 스마운 느낌 나니까.
They've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Lille have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into it.
아, 씨.
And he looked every bit the
아,
assured
내가
leader.
디어로 차면 다 막힌다. 다
Really
막혀.
must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
France with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short.
아, 네.
Make sure that's not getting through.
아,
Lille have the chance to go the other way.
필로를 줬는데 적다고로 차냐.
And the finish!
다 막아라, 다 막아.
Who's going to get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
아이고,
And that is good. Super running, sharp movement.
내 디다는 키컨을해도 못 쳐먹는데
Who was ever so
제
determined.
디다는.
And this is Ronaldo. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
안녕하세요. 심야 방송이네요.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
안녕하세요.
And here's Vitinha. Oh, nice one too. Very nice. Ribery. Chance here to counter. And it's Pirlo. Now there's a fine ball. It's Pele! Superb from Pele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. France are back on level terms. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
France restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Suarez. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Pirlo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Karambeur with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Pirlo. Pele. Now it's
저는
Del
콜러 왜
Piero.
이렇게 만날까요?
Great
콜러
defending,
이브라
strong
아주
and
콩고네요.
determined.
키키유.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was
콜러 이브라고 날도 3명 데리고 다니는 사람들 의외로 많죠.
Une minute.
Pirlo.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. All square. Reflections on the first half?
France really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Del Piero. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Pirlo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bergkamp is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pele. Ribéry. And here's Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
뚝배기가 약해져도 콜러는 여전히 강력하죠. 헤딩 정확도가 어마무시하더라고요.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 11.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear
왜
increase in
뒤로
both
도는 건
intensity
못하냐고.
and
진짜.
tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Le numéro 19. Le
Well,
numéro
they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Park Ji-sung. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pele. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
France still have the cards to affect this game. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's Park Ji-sung. Tato, he's shifting through the gears here. Yaya Toure. Makaleli. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Hullet. Yaya Toure. Picked out brilliantly. Hullet! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yamal moves short. And he's gone backward here. And a chance! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That is a brilliant interception. Turan can clear it away. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Hangs in across. Dida deals with that nice and simple.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Oh, good line! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
저런 패스가 왜 연결이 되냐고.
France with the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And here's Hullet.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Varane gets over and intercepts, and it's played forward. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
So what can they make of this? Tries to play it through. Del Piero. He is just caressing the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there goes the final whistle. Bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Fortuna Sittard have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players. Well, Peter, it really is quite amazing as to how this incredible man, Lionel Messi, keeps doing what he does season in, season out. Undoubtedly, one of the very best we'll ever see.
Well, listen to the numbers. 2018-19, better than a goal. Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Calm, composed, confident.
야, 저 패스 진짜
Big chance! It's hit the upright.
어떻게 저렇게 주지 패스를?
Ribery. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good effort! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Dembele. Messi.
찍어버리네요. 덩크처럼 히띠그.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
저거 보려고 이브라 뽑은 거 아니겠습니까?
Quick fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Karambeur, never out of the action for very long. Pirlo, and here's Del Piero. Ribery. Oh, such a clever touch. Serves up across. Bellingham does well to get it back. Mateus. And here's Messi. And this is Del Piero. And the shot! Oh, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's Dembele. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Dembele is having a shot! And he's stuck it away. Just one goal in it now. Game on! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammates for the pass. It's put it on a plate for him.
He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Some good work on the right flank here. Looking for options for movement. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Bellingham, he's got away. Delivered low. And he's there to get it away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through.
와, 진짜 씨. 저렇게 여유를 두고 차는데도
Doubt as to which of the two
걸릴 것
sides
같더라니
have
왠지 느낌이. 씨.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, and he's in here. Ball swung
저
in.
어디 갔어?
That has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Pirlo, a player of legendary status. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Can he get it through? Ping. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Ibrahimovic. Karambur. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
There will be 1
That's
minute
Pirlo.
added time.
He's in a good position here. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's been hooked away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
France are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And so the action is resumed. And here's Ribery. Karambur. Pirlo. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he shoots! Oh, good finish. And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Ribery did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take in a good area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Pirlo. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Dembele. Number 21, Mateus. Number 11,
Pirlo with the short one.
Bellingham. Number 10, Messi.
Pirlo.
Coming on the field, number 24,
Pinches it off him.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
France
Number
has
7,
the chance to go the other way.
Number 15, Danny Olmo. Number 2,
Here's a man who his teammates can look to
Substitution
in
progress.
all times.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Patter. And this is Park
51,832.
Ji-sung. Not a hint of offside here. Referee has just said play on. Owen. And here's Raul. And here's Owen. Raul has it out wide and in space. Always tries a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's going across goal. Zanetti with the clearance. Now Eder Militao. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Conte. And it's Pato. Now it's Pato. Caceres. Raul. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. And he's definitely onside. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Pato. Lee Kang in. Can he get on the end of this? Played in. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
João Cancelo. Raul. Good ball, good take. Oh, nice touch.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's a dangerous ball. Zanetti. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Pato. Lee Kang in.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Fortuna Sittard are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Raul gets into a good position. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to...
Can he finish? He's got it all! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have
Oh,
a chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That's been drilled in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Zanetti.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so
Those
happy
of you
to have
making
won
their
it.
way home on public transportation today,
Your
please
reflections
watch the
then,
screen
Jim.
for train
Oh, the early
departure
goals,
times.
certainly.
그 코리아컵 찾아보고 왔는데 예선은 따로 디스코드 통해서 하고 총 32명 추린다네요.
그러니까 예선을 해서 32명을 추리는 거죠. 그리고 32명이 이제 오프라인에서 하루 동안 또 하는 걸 거고, 따로 디스코드를 통해서 하라고. 디스코드 할 줄 모르는 사람들은 그럼 어떡하라고. 그리고 그냥 노인 공경이 없구만. 아니, 그리고 그 대결을 해야 되는 사람끼리 디스코드로 연결해서 하라는 것도 너무 웃기지 않아요? 지들이 관리를 다 해야 되는데 그거를 개인한테 떠넘기니.
이참에 신문물을 접해보시죠.
아니, 디스코드 전에 했었는데 아이디가 하도 안 썼더니 뭐가 잘못됐는지 로그인이 안 되더라고요. 지들이 할 거를 다 사람 개인한테 떠넘기고.
화면 공유 기능이 있어서 그거로 감독하려는 것 같아요.
결국 뭐 유튜브로 방송 키고 하세요랑 다를 게 없는 사실 시스템인데, 디스코드니까 뭐 대화에 대한 것까지 뭐 확인을 하려고 그러는 건지. 그때처럼 남양주 그거 만들어 놓으면 될 것을. 뭐 돈을 쓰기 싫다는 거겠죠. 뭐가 됐든 시스템을 또 하려면 귀찮은 일들이 있을 테니.
아마 마이크는 꺼도 되지 않을까요? 키히히.
디스코드를 하라고 했으니까 서로 음성 채팅을 하면서 욕을 막 하면서 해야죠.
그쵸, 가장 편한 방법으로 진행.
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just
와,
toying with
슈트.
the defense, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Oh, good line. And that's in. Two. And we've barely begun.
부라.
The finish sumptuous.
근데 맨날 헤딩이 다 정면으로만 나가냐. 뭐 이렇게 좀 사이드로 좀 멋있게 꽂히거나 이런 헤딩이 없어. 정면이요.
There's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
이브라에게 바라는 게 많아지셨네요.
아니, 헤딩을 하려면 각도는 좀 그래도 바꿔줘야 되지 않겠습니까? 각도가 맨날 정면이에요. 헤딩 각도가. 뭔가 그래도 머리에 대면 방향이 바뀌어야 되는데 다 골키퍼 딱 정면으로 헤딩을 하더라고요. 또 내가 뽑은 이브라는 불량품인지.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Cherki, this is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's a throw.
500에서 이브라는 신이더군요.
500에는 500입니까?
Saka is herring after
중거리도 말이 안 되던데요.
Forever the opportunist. A sniff. That chance for a shot. Yes.
중거리도 벌리면 그냥 꽂히는 거죠.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him? And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
뚝배기로 시선 끌고 지공합니다. 키키키키.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation.
어마어마한 전략가군요.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much... And the finish! And he can clear it away. Del Piero! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
아이 진짜.
France would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Mbappe has given away a free kick.
게임성 많이 바뀌었나요, 광하?
아, 직원님 안녕하세요. 좀 까다로워진 부분들이 있는 것 같아요. 수비나 공격이나. 드리블 잘하시는 분들한테는 좀 유리해진 것 같고, 드리블로 약간 그 심리전 하시는 분들한테는 좀 유리한 면이 많이 있습니다. 갈까 말까 하다가 치고 들어가고 뭐 이런 식으로 방향 전환하고 그런 게 좀 잘 되는 부분이 있어요.
오,
뚝배기는 전보다는 많이 약해졌고, 크로스가 일단 부정확해졌어요. 좀. 면도날이 있어도.
France have the chance to go the other way.
크로스가 부정확해지는 거랑 뭐 뚝배기 할 애가 위치 선정을 좀 잘 못하는 느낌? 대시 버튼을 많이 누르면 잘못하면 공이 튀어나갑니다. 계속. 패스 주고받을 때 대시 버튼을 와우 이건 뭐야?
코나미가 새로운 선수를 팔아 먹을 준비를 마쳤고요.
그쵸. 아자르가 지금 바꾼 그 업데이트에서는 최고의 진짜 뭐냐 이게 드득거리는 것도 짜증나 죽겠는데
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0. And Ribery! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he nearly went all the way.
Ribery just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
Pirlo goes short. And he's being shifted off it.
패스 받으려고 할 때 질주 누르고 있다가 볼 튕겨져 나가는 것 때문에 작겠네요. 옵사 피하기 슈켄 키키유. 죽겠네요.
And now the breakaway. It's Seedorf. Now there's a shoots. Messi, a player deservedly decorated with praise and
드득거리고 난 다음에 완전히 망했네요.
Madrid claiming a corner and the referee concurs. It's their second corner of the
패스
game.
받으실 때 슈켄이 아니라 패스 받으실 때 아무튼 그 대시를 누르고 계시면 안 돼요.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
받고 움직여야 됩니다. 받고. 너무 빨리 움직이려고 하시면 왜 나는 어깨빵 파울을 안 주냐?
And it's Pedri. And here's Bellingham. Plenty to aim at here. Flings it across. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
That is good progress on the left. Well-timed, excellent interception.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ribery. Good play on the left-hand side here. Ribery crosses. Saliba tries to clear. And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. That's a cute ball. And that has left him in a heap. Great shot!
참나. 아유 진짜 씨.
A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for
그를 당한 인간보다
momentum going.
뭐 더 늦게 움직이는 건 뭐냐? 아유 정말.
Keep at it with the same intensity and soon enough they'll get another break.
Carambert. Now it's Ribery. And he was alert to it. That's a good ball. Shot, surely! And a neat finish. And deep into first half stoppage time. And that is all they have time for. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
펑컨이.
Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
야, 뭐냐고 이 패스가 자꾸. 아, 정말. 씨.
Can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
아, 패스 왜 저러냐고.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So here comes the substitution. Bullets coming off. Just listen to this.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay about that now. I think if the manager had taken him off a goal earlier, I think he would have been a little bit upset about that. But now that he's got his hat-trick, I think all...
Chance! And that's in. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. Seedorf.
뭘 잡아놓고 씨.
Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Michael. Now Seedorf. And it's Pepe. And Michael. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Saliba. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. This is Del Piero.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. This is a promising build-up. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's played through for him. And the shots! And that's a good finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 13, Maicon, serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Conte.
24, el dorsal
Aims
2.
beyond the defence. And it's Pirlo. And it's Conte. Zanetti. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he welcomes it in. It's Pato! Off the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for a runner.
꼭 이런 결정적인 순간에 골대를 맞지.
He's onside. He's picked his way through. Zanetti. It's Pirlo. Pedri, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. And he's picked it up out wide. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bergamo. And he thumps it clear. Ball is over the line. Rafael Varane. Pirlo. Šeško. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Cafu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. And it's Pato.
유 좋다 씨.
Hernes. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in. Getting up there! And no mistake. And what a climax we have here! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has
Ah,
changed. Now they need to
좋았습니다.
find all the courage they can get. France really can only do one thing now.
나는 이거 봐 몸에 부딪힌 파울이요.
Sticks and sustain some pressure.
그냥 어깨빵한 건데.
Habrá
5 minutes to
minuto de
add.
descuento.
Oh, it's Pirlo. He's in a great position here. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Šeško actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Oh, such a clever touch. Somewhat off target. He's cut it out. That has been knocked clear. And it's Varane. And here's Pato. Hernes. And he shoots. And again.
아 진짜 그렇게 안 들어가네.
And
씨.
that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Se informa a los espectadores.
안녕하세요.
아 코끼리 아저씨님 안녕하세요. 아 더럽게 안 들어가네 진짜. 씨.
이런.
아휴.
키키콜러다 키키육. 바로 아효 물결표 하시네요.
아니 뭐 콜러도 콜러인데 포메이션 자체가 그냥 뭘 하려는지가 다 보이잖아요.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ribery does well not to be outdone there. He's picked his way through. Del Piero has the space to skip. And a header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
5호 헤딩 참교육
I
좋네요.
doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Steaming on goalwards. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Ribery. Ribery, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Hangs one in. Zanetti. Karambeur. Ibrahimovic. Azar conjures time and space where few can. France already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And it's Ribery. Nesta. Ibrahimovic. And it's Zanetti. It's Pirlo. And he's looking to catch him up. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. James.
왼쪽밖에 못 줘요. 왼쪽밖에.
And it's Ribery.
할 수 있는 게 이거밖에 없는데.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Del Piero. And this is Ribery. Ribery crosses. Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
이 사람은 저를 만날 때마다 조롱질을 하기 때문에
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Seedorf. Delivers the ball.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Zanetti carries the ball down the right. Nesta. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rafael Varane turns back here, probably the best option. Pirlo. Karambeur. And it's Pirlo. And it's Zanetti. Nice physical challenge. Zanetti.
즐라탄이 제대로 한몫해주네요.
As it turned out unsuccessfully.
그러게 말입니다.
Karambeur, renowned for his long-range shooting. And this is Ribery. Now can he find the finish? Flings in across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated.
페이가 영 너프가 돼서 힘드네요.
Ribery is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's in on goal. Can he get on the end of this? The referee says that is that for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
더
the manager
해볼까요?
has to resist change at this stage.
France sitting
Just a
pretty
quick
here.
announcement. It
2
is now
goals
time for
putting
our
them
special
into the
lottery.
driving seat.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
So we're off again. Ribery. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Karambeur. Ibrahimovic. Karambeur. Little pass back. And it's Pirlo. Nicely spread. Zanetti. Oh, that's neat. Ribery.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Ribery. Well, that is one way to stop him. James making good progress on the right-hand side. To Bruno Fernandes. He's a sharp little ball here. Ribery. France, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. And here's Ibrahimovic.
아이고, 잘못 줬다.
So what can they make of this? Bruno Fernandes. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. Aimed at the far side. Towering header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
너프가 돼서 좀 좋아.
He is a perfect combination
The
of brain
attendance
and
for this
brawn.
match was
And he's forced to
29,830.
go back. Rafael Varane. Now Karambur. Ibrahimovic.
헤딩밖에 난 몰라.
Zanetti. Azar. And he's chosen to go back. And it's Ribery. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great vision. Oh, super fine. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Ribery.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Varane gets across and deals with it. Kola. Changes him with that pass. Kola is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass does lack pace.
It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So changes a foot here,
Bruno
and from both
Fernandes.
sides.
Number 26.
Bergkamp.
Seedorf. Number
Park
6.
Ji-sung.
Varane.
That's a sharp
Coming on
pass.
the field.
Oh,
Number
now here's an
19.
interesting matchup.
Azar.
Shin to shin,
Number
bicep to
15.
bicep, and he wins out.
Bellingham. Number 5. Maldini. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And he's picked it up out wide. Sheshko. Park Ji-sung. That looks a decent ball. Pato is in a really good position out wide.
에이씨, 저 안 걸리냐.
Ribery
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
just eases him off the ball, and he's managed to get free. Oh, great run, magical! Pepe does well to stand up to him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. France can consider themselves just about safe now. Zanetti. Pirlo. Oh, cracking ball. It's a good ball out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafael Varane is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Conte. And here's Pato. Well, the defense just about came out on top.
어이구,
They were
어이구,
so
그랬어요.
tested.
어이구.
It's Park Ji-sung. Pirlo. Pepe.
There will be 1 minute
James.
added time.
And it's James. That's Maldini. And time is up.
달래주시는
It's
건가요?
a super show all round. Both
네,
sides
많이
making their best to
답답할 것
impose themselves,
같아가지고요.
but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Well, after all of that, Jim,
And a quick
what are you
announcement
thinking?
today that
France
memorabilia
definitely
from
impresses
today's
me here,
match is now on
especially
sale
the way
in
that
저번에 크로스만 하면서 사람 조롱하고 그러더니
This has just been a great day.
크로스가 너프되니까 뭐 할 수 있는 게 없죠 뭐. 아, 오늘은 여기까지 하겠습니다. 자야겠다. 계속 약간 졸린 상태로 했더니 자야겠습니다.
유효 슈팅을 한 번도 못하네요.
아니 뭐 머리에 뚝배기 크로스가 올라가도 뭐 머리에 이제는 제대로 안 맞으니까요. 너프가 돼서 완벽하게 정말 올려서 완벽한 자리에서 해야지 들어가니까 그냥 와리가리 하다가 그냥 올려가지고 뚝배기 하는 거는 이제 답이 없죠. 전형적으로 와리가리 사람 한쪽에다 몰아놓고 이게 뭡니까 이게?
원툴에 채우네요.
리베리, 아자르, 제임스 쟤네 셋이 왔다 갔다 하면서 크로스 올릴 수 있는 공간만 나면 이제 올려갖고 양콜로 머리 맞추는 건데 전에는 막 그냥 정신없이 볼 근처에서 이제 돌리다가 올릴 수 있는 상황만 되면 냅다 올려버리면 다 양콜로 머리로 갔는데 이제는 그게 잘 안 되죠. 너프 되니까. 그러면 뭐 가운데로 들어오거나 그래야 되는데 그럴 능력이 없어 보여요.
아자르도 뽑았네 키읔.
뭐 선수는 뭐 웬만한 좋은 선수는 다 뽑았는데요. 페페도 있고 뭐 아자르도 있고 아까 보니까 이브라도 후반에 조커로 나오는 것 같은데 선수 나오면 선수는 또 다 뽑는 것 같아요. 일단 뚝배기 할 수 있는 애면 무조건 뽑을 거고 연도날 있거나 그러면 또 무조건 뽑겠죠. 아무튼 저는 오늘 여기까지 하고 또 밤에 켜도록 하겠습니다. 이제 주말인데 주말 잘 맞이하시고 좋은 밤 되십시오. 이만 뿅.
고생하셨어요.
네, 치카오불스님도 편한 밤 되십시오.